Welcome today to Tech Exposed. Myself, Mark Helliwell, and Christina Barnes, and today we introduce Paul Corsbie-Smith from Datapath.
Hi guys.
Hi. Very low key entrance. Very low key entrance. So Paul, nice to see you. How you doing?
Nice to see you. Good to meet you again. Christina, as always.
How have you enjoyed the show so far?
Brilliant. Absolutely love it. This is probably my favourite show of the year. I know everyone talks about the big shows, but this is where I get to see all my UK customers, and it will take me 5 years to get around to see everybody that I've seen in the last probably couple of hours. It's amazing.
I think we literally had about 600 people through the doors.
It was 649. I had the last check last night, and I think we probably saw about all of them. So
yeah, that's
brilliant.
amazing.
Yeah.
So what's the main product you've been talking about and discussing?
Well, as you know, Datapath are well known in this industry for video wall controllers. So we've brought that package with us today. We've got the legendary FX4 for our creative video walls. We've got our new VSN series, but we're now packaging a new bit of software called Quant, which is our collaboration software.
So yeah, if you could just give us a little bit of an overview on Quant, what the product is, what its benefits, the vertical markets.
The big thing that's been coming for the last couple of years is all about collaboration. And we've seen lots and lots of people do collaboration in a very, very nice way where you're doing some kind of mirroring of a device. Bring your own device was very big a couple of years ago. And we kind of thought, is that true collaboration? We think screen mirroring is really good for something like a boardroom experience, but what we want to do is actually share an application from a laptop or from a video wall and push that just as an application. Therefore, you're not getting all the gubbins around all of your email or your other thing. You're literally just sending as a PowerPoint, as an example.
Okay.
So I can have that software loaded onto my system, share it with yourself, share it with Christina, I can share it with somebody else in another building, and we can all work on that document together. So we're synchronising the saves.
Okay.
Synchronising the saves, that don't sound right. We're synchronising the changes of everything that's going on with that document. So the advantage of that is, one, you're not getting that whole experience of my laptop, but then we can all work on a document together.
Okay. Does this work in conjunction with your FX4 product?
So it's not with the FX4, this sits on the VSN controllers and our iLight controllers.
Okay, so how do you purchase that product?
So the way that we'll do it, you can package it as just a software only, so you can buy it as a server and a client, and then we can put it on all of your endpoints, and you can all synchronise and share your data like that way.
So really simple.
Really simple. It's all drag and drop experience. So if you've got a PowerPoint open and you want to send it to me, and within your Quant network, you just drag it into, we call it a curtain. You'll see my name, drop it, and it will then appear on my laptop.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. And then I can make some changes. If I save it, it saves on your endpoint. I'm not sending it as an email or anything like that, so we're reducing traffic on the network as well.
Fantastic.
So it really sits really well with our VSN wall controllers. So what we're seeing in our market is when you're going into a command and control suite or even into a boardroom experience, you're coming along with cables and you're plugging in your HDMI to get something up on the wall.
Right.
We're reducing all of that cable.
Okay.
If you're within there, it's just software, you just drag, you drop, it's on the video wall.
Okay.
But if you've got a network of engineers or salespeople that are out on the road, they're also connected in and they can share what they're seeing from the outside world up onto the video wall.
Wow.
So it's mission critical stuff. Things like the emergency services people, they've got lots of data on stats and camera feeds, all that kind of thing. They might want to go back to a central point.
Right.
So we can get all of that back to the command and control center.
Okay.
And everybody's just linking in, updating whatever needs updating.
Fantastic.
It's really good.
What's the feedback been so far from obviously revealing it at Technology Exposed?
So the feedback yesterday was actually really good. You probably noticed I've got a bit of a dry throat, so I didn't actually stop talking. Well, I don't stop talking in general, but yesterday was amazing. We had some of your top customers in yesterday. Usually the demonstration lasts between 5 and 10 minutes because it's so easy to demonstrate, but they were there for 45 minutes asking questions.
Wow.
And the best one was, when can we have it? When can we have it? And it's like, it's coming, it'll be launched at the end of this month.
Yeah, and they buy it through Midwich, obviously?
Yes, you can buy it through Midwich. You will get your own demonstration suites next week. So this will be in the Crowthorne office in the technical division where you can invite your customers in and they can have that whole experience.
Okay.
And we're going to come down and do that install for you and do all the training.
Fantastic. Okay. And what other products have you got on show?
So we've got a new range of VSN systems. So they're the 4U rack mount chassis that we're doing on the large video walls. We've just introduced a new Xeon processor which is going in for the real high-end stuff. But the key thing is we're putting in some more cooling. With these big systems, they can be quite noisy.
Right.
So we've re-engineered the whole insides, so now it's extremely quiet. And there's been a lot of noise about that.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the best forum for customers to see your products other than Tech Exposed?
So we have a really good experience centre up in Derby, and we invite all of your customers to come up and end users as well. We do training, free of charge training, that's not a problem at all. And that's on the whole range, whether it be FX4 Creative on the VSN systems, graphics cards, capture cards. You can just come in, you can see the whole thing. We've now got 120 people in Datapath.
Oh, right.
Most of those are engineers, and they actually want to talk to customers to understand what's the next big thing.
Gotcha.
Engineers are brilliant at their job, but they need feedback from the industry to know what are we going to build next. And it just keeps evolving.
And that's where you come in.
That's where we, yes.
Nice one. Well, just to wrap up, thanks very much, Paul. Enjoy the rest of your show. Thanks very much.